I didn't even realize I was unraveling until silence started feeling safer than conversation. At first, it was little things, missing a beat in meetings, forgetting names, losing the thread mid-thought. But the scariest part wasn't the forgetfulness, it was how numb I felt to it. I was there. Just barely. My mornings looked productive. Coffee in hand. Inbox open. Dressed and checked in on time. But beneath the motions, I was disappearing. The caffeine wasn't waking me up, it was helping me mask the fact that I hadn't really been awake in months. I smiled when expected, nodded when prompted, and laughed on cue, but none of it felt like me. It's wild how exhaustion can blend into the background, how easily it becomes your default. You tell yourself it's the job, the season, the kids, the weather. You build routines not to thrive, but to function. And slowly, your spark dims so gradually, you forget what it felt like to be lit from within. At night, I'd collapse into bed, tired but restless. My mind spun. My body ached in strange, quiet ways. I kept wondering, is this just adulthood? This blend of ambition and depletion, of showing up but never arriving. I didn't feel broken, I felt blank. Hollow in places I used to feel full. Then one morning, standing barefoot in my kitchen with the hum of the fridge as background music, I realized I hadn't taken a deep breath in weeks. Not a real one. Not one that reached the parts of me that were holding on too tight. Something inside me whispered, enough pretending. I didn't plan a transformation. There was no grand declaration. Just a decision to change one small thing. Not to overhaul my life, but to reconnect with it. To choose something that felt like care instead of survival. I started with the mornings, adding something subtle, something quiet, to the ritual I already knew. At first, it felt like nothing. But then the nothing began to feel like something. My energy stopped crashing by noon. I stopped reaching for snacks I didn't want. My breath deepened. I caught myself smiling in moments that weren't performative. It was as if the fog had been lifting one soft exhale at a time. I wasn't suddenly bursting with motivation. But I was present. I could hear myself again, beneath the noise, beneath the panic, beneath the pressure. There was a steadiness in my steps I hadn't felt in years. Even the way I spoke changed, slower, softer, but more sure. And that's when it hit me. I hadn't been lazy or lost or weak. I'd just been running on fumes in a world that never told me I could pause. That morning pause became my daily reset. Not a fix. Not a cure. But a signal to my body that I was listening now. If you've ever felt that way, I just want you to know you're not alone. Something helped me shift, and maybe it could help you too.